Hey gamers, welcome back to Creative Gamers. Today we're checking out something really exciting for all mobile emulator fans, the brand new GameHub Lite Emulator V2 update. This version isn't made by the official GameHub team, but by an independent developer, and it's quickly gaining attention for being simple, easy to use, and extremely fast. In this video, we'll explore what's new in GameHub Lite V2 and test GTA 5 and Battlefield Bad Company 2 to see how it performs. Like the video if you enjoy it. The developer has released GameHub Lite V2, bringing some solid improvements. It now includes an auto patcher that automatically updates future versions, performance boosts for smoother gameplay on newer devices, and emulation front-end integration for better compatibility with other launchers. On their GitHub, there are 3 APK options: GameHub Lite Antutu for max performance, GameHub Lite PUBG for stability, and the regular GameHub Lite, which is the best all-rounder. I'm personally using the all-rounder version, and it works great. Now, let's try this emulator out. When you open GameHub Lite for the first time, you'll be asked to accept the user agreement and privacy policy. Once that's done, you're taken directly to the dashboard page. No login required, no unnecessary permissions, and no extra setup. The dashboard gives you 2 options, one for PC emulation and another for online Steam-based PC emulation. To begin, go to the Import PC Games option. Locate your game folder and select the .exe file of the game you want to play. Once selected, GameHub Lite automatically starts installing the required firmware and emulator components. After installation, just go back to the main screen, and you'll see your game listed right there. The overall interface looks almost identical to the original GameHub emulator, which makes navigation simple and familiar. Now let's adjust the settings. Head into Game Settings and open the General Settings tab. If you're using a mid or low-end device, set your resolution to 960x544. For high-end devices, you can keep the default resolution. Next, under Compatibility Settings, set the compatibility layer to Proton 10 ARM64X default and translation params to Extreme preset. In the GPU driver section, Snapdragon users should select the latest turnip driver. Snapdragon 8 Elite users should use the 8E Gen 5 driver, and MediaTek or Helio users should stick with the system driver. For DXVK version, Snapdragon users can keep it default, while MediaTek or Helio users should select DXVK v1.11.1 MALE fix. Then, set the VKD3D version to Proton 2.40.1 latest, and for the CPU translator, always choose the latest FX version. Finally, go to Touch Control Settings and turn on Enable Input Mapping. Now that we're all set, let's test the emulator with some gameplay. Starting with Battlefield Bad Company 2, the game loads quickly and runs at a solid 60 FPS almost all the time. Once we reach the main menu and start the single-player mode, the performance remains smooth with no major drops. The only issue is that the virtual on-screen controls don't work by default, so you'll need to install a custom control pack, like the one I'm using on screen. You can also tweak and customize it easily based on your preferences. The great thing is, this game performs well on both Snapdragon and MediaTek devices, making it accessible for almost everyone. If you're into warfare-style shooters, this one's definitely worth trying. Next, let's move to GTA 5. I've already set it to full screen and complete missions, and as expected, the loading process takes a few minutes since it's a large game. Inside buildings, I'm getting around 40 to 45 FPS, and once I step outside, the FPS drops to about 25, but stabilizes back to 40 plus FPS after all resources load in. I'm using a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which handles emulation pretty well. While driving fast, you might notice a few minor frame fluctuations and stutters, but overall, the game remains smooth and totally playable. After testing both games, here's my honest opinion. GameHub Lite V2 feels almost identical to the official GameHub emulator, except it's far more lightweight and privacy-friendly. It doesn't ask for unnecessary permissions, doesn't require you to log in, and skips all the tracking components that the official app includes. Despite being so minimal, the performance is excellent, and it handles most PC games without issues. So if you're looking for a clean, simple, and powerful emulator that just works, GameHub Lite V2 is definitely worth checking out. It's fast, smooth, and built with gamers in mind. Like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay creative, gamers.